What's the deal, family? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got another banger for y'all, man. So look, we got Memphis drill lyrics that really happened. Okay, we about to run this out one time for the one time, man. And look, this is brought to us by Trapologist. I haven't reacted to him in a minute, but I used to do a lot of their videos on this channel early on and a couple of them on my other channel. But I think I'm going to start bringing them back more often. They got a whole catalog we can go through too. So if you guys end up liking this video and you guys want more videos from Trapologist channel or any other channels, get at me in the comments. Let me know. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Okay, let's get straight into this. Memphis drill lyrics that really happened, man.
Most disrespectful Memphis drill lyrics that really happened. And first up, we gotta start with a bar from Big Scar, because before he passed, he was going crazy in the rap game. And in Frozone, he said, "Give a about your man, get your best man killed. Feeling like the mayor, yeah, the man of the year. Had a clear shot, still hit me in the hip." In this bar, Scar is talking about the time he got hit in the hip when some of his ops slid on him. And according,
and that don't even sound like a bar. That sounds like a written part of an autobiography type. That sounds like a statement, man.
To Scar, he was chilling in his hood in South Memphis when he got ambushed by his ops. He tried to duck out of the way, but got hit in the hip. Since he was moving at the time, the bullet traveled through his body and ended up going into his lung. He was then rushed to the hospital and had to have surgery. The doctors cut open his stomach to remove the bullet, and the surgery ended up messing up his intestines, so he had to get his appendix removed. It also left a huge scar across his stomach, which is part of the reason he called himself Big Scar. Scar even talked a little about the situation in one of his interviews.
The bullet's still in my lung. I'm good. I went in the hospital. I went in the hospital a week. I wasn't even on bed rest. A month. I went on bed rest 2-3 weeks. Once Guap called, it was old. I got up to my own shower. I was gone.
But even after getting shot, Big Scar wasn't fazed, and he bounced back a few weeks later and was already back shooting music videos. Big Scar kept sending shots at Chula Mafia since they didn't finish the job. So and so Icy Boys, he took shots at them again, saying, "How the you a killer? Ain't nobody come up DOA." But Chula Mafia didn't let all the dissing slide, because his next one responded to all of Big Scar's diss tracks by going after one of his dead partners. Because in the song, How We Livin', Main Op C-Mo says, "It ain't sweet, ask your homie. I forgot that boy deceased. We left him dead at the red light. That's for playing with me." C-Mode is one of the main rappers from Chula Mafia. He's the brother of Damo Chula, one of the gang's most respected members. And in this bar, C-Mode is taking shots at one of Big Scar's close friends and Double R member named BG. On July 16th, 2018, members of Chula Mafia caught BG at a red light at the intersection of Winchester and Hickory Hill Road. BG was in the car with 3 other dudes when another car pulled alongside them. Inside were Chula Mafia members C-Mode, Zay, and Go Crazy. When they spotted the op, they jumped out and started firing. BG died, and right beside him in the passenger seat was 2-3, who was injured but survived, only to be killed a few weeks later. Police arrested Carlos Lacey, aka Go Crazy, and charged him with first-degree murder, 3 counts of attempted murder, and 3 counts of aggravated assault. He was arrested during a traffic stop and later admitted to being responsible for the double homicide. C-Mo was later arrested in connection with a different shooting and charged with 7 counts of attempted murder. According to police, C-Mo had hit up a house while 5 people were inside the home. If that wasn't enough, he returned to the same house less than a week later and fired at 2 people standing in the front yard. And at the time of his arrest, C-Mo had already been arrested 4 times in less than a year, but 2 of the cases got dropped. But now, let's move on to Big Scar's brother, Quez Ruthless, because he also took shots at Chula Mafia in the song.
I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy to like just all this type of stuff already been happening. You know, like a lot of people look at rap and they go, man, it ain't nothing but rappers just dying. Like they just getting killed left and right nowadays. Like the thing about it though is like people always compare that to like the 90s, early 2000s. The thing about the 90s or early 2000s, you only knew about 10 rappers. You only knew about the rappers that was able to make the radio, that's doing concerts, that's on MTV, BET, whatever it is. You only knew about those rappers. You didn't know about the rapper who was still on the come up, still living in the hood, still selling drugs, still gang banging, barely making any money. You know what I mean? You didn't hear about those rappers. Those rappers had to blow up all the way. You had to see them on a music video Saturday morning. You know what I mean? You had to hear about them for real, like see them on TV. So nowadays, you could have a rapper. I mean, I can go on my Instagram and find I can find 30 niggas that rap right now on my Instagram that I know personally. that nobody else, you've never heard of them. But I know them personally. I can go 30 rappers right now. Probably even more, to be honest with you. So it's like a lot of times it's not necessarily like rappers are just dying at an alarming rate now. It's just now that we know about it now. The rapper that people barely know him in their city, they might be having more pop. They might be more popping on the East Coast, or maybe more popping on the West Coast, or a West Coast artist might be more popping on the East Coast. You never know. So we just get to see these rappers' lives, personal lives, more closer, even from the underground all the way up to the top rappers in the game. So we see all the ups and downs, and unfortunately, a lot of that is death. There's a lot of rappers that died in the 90s that never made it to blow up, and you would have never heard about them. But they was rapping. They was rapping till they got hit. Real
Song tired of shooting when he raps. How to kill himself. He's stupid. And he's talking about Chula Mafia member Murder Brazzi with these lyrics. Because in late 2020, Brazzi was reported to have passed away from a wound to the head. And no one really knew what went down at first. But it quickly came to light that he took his own life. And his brother Cash Out Grape would go on to continue his legacy. He even spoke on Brazzi a little in interviews.
My brother died. Murder Brazzi.
Okay.
Really, this supposed to be him out here. God. I don't even rap. At first I didn't rap. I wasn't no rapper. You just catch me in the back. You hear me?
But his ops thought this was the perfect way to make fun of him and his gang. And next up, we have the time Pooh Shiesty explained what he did to his ops in Back in Blood. Because he said, all that woofing on the net, I thought you was a thug. They ain't got nowhere to go. I shot up everywhere they was. Yeah, you know who took that from you. Come get it back in blood. In this line, Shiesty is throwing shade at another rapper from the city who goes by the name EBG E Jizzle. Shiesty and E Jizzle both went to high school with each other and were once cool, but street politics got in the way and turned them into ops. And Shiesty is talking about—
I ain't gonna lie, bro. E Jizzle, EBG E Jizzle.
about a robbery that took place at one of E Jizzle's spots. Shiesty and his crew allegedly broke in and stole some straps from them. In the song, he also explains how they hit a lick without masking up and took the stuff so they would know who it was. He also claims that EBG did nothing about it, and he taunts them by saying that if they want their stuff back, they must get it back in blood. He also jokes about the situation in an interview with Genius.
We ain't mad, Scott. We want you to see this face. In the rig, we want all smoke. We ain't dog no rig. You know who it was did that to y'all. You know.
But a few weeks after the song dropped, EBG Jizzle and Moose Lime decided to remix Back in Blood and respond to the allegations. Hey, you keep sending all these shots. It's time to let them know what's up. Cole got dropped and Mitch got locked, so we couldn't get it back in blood. Before Pooh Shiesty dissed him, E Jizzle wasn't really a rapper. But after getting dissed on one of the hottest songs in the world, he had to respond. And with this line, he's saying the story Shiesty is telling is all cap. He also mentions two of Shiesty's partners with him during the robbery and says one got locked up and the other got killed, so they couldn't get it back in blood. He also throws shade at Shiesty, saying that he's just a rapper and not active in the streets. So they can't just pull up on him and get revenge, since he's not outside like that. EBG Jizzle and Moose Lime later did an interview where they explained why what Shiesty did and said, it wasn't a face-to-face robbery, and that it was more on some junkie stuff.
You broke in the house.
You gotta remember, that's not a rapper. That is a gang member. That is a gang member, bro. Who got dissed by an actual rapper, trapper, rapper, gang, whatever you know what I'm saying? Street nigga. Pooh Shiesty dissed this nigga who a street nigga only, not a rapper. The nigga became a rapper just to diss the nigga back. Now the nigga on interviews. This is what I'm saying. Shiesty diss him. Shiesty a street nigga turned rapper. That nigga is just a street nigga. He dissed the street nigga. The street nigga decide, fuck it, I'm rapping on the beat too. Rap on the beat. Now this nigga doing interviews with Genius got niggas thinking he a rapper. And he not even a rapper. He a street nigga. But that's what I'm saying. Like, shit just way different compared to the 90s. So, in a way, yeah, more rappers is dying. But, like, also in a way, it's like, it's always been like that. We just know about it more now, too.
And stole some and really try to put it like they extorted something, but they really did some chunky. You know how you go.
Word.
These doing shit did when you were 14, 15, breaking the house, busting windows out of
And Shiesty wasn't the only rapper to get dissed on the song, because Jizzle also took a shot at Lil Durk for being featured on the song with one of his ops. Durk, you hopping on the songs? Don't make me slide through O-Block. In this bar, he's warning Lil Durk about who he does songs with. And in an interview, Jizzle said he doesn't really have a problem with Durk particularly.
So why you had this Lil Durk though?
man. It ain't his beef, bro. He just hopped on the wrong song. He just hopped on the wrong song.
And Jizzle went on to drop a few more diss tracks. But not long after, all the dissing fans noticed that Shiesty and Big 30 started posting on social media, making fun of Jizzle since he had got hit up and it was rumored that he was paralyzed. Because Shiesty wrote on his IG story, that dissed. Now he can't even walk. Big 30 also posted a video where he made fun of Jizzle.
I bet I can't do this. I can't do this.
But Jizzle later posted a video on his Instagram story admitting that he had been shot, but only in the arm and wasn't paralyzed.
I've been in the room with in the wind, say I want to walk again. We don't like to come up on that block because they might turn me in. If I read, I ain't got shit but
That ain't said.
This led to him dropping another diss track named Paralyzed, where he sends more shots at his ops. Because in the song, he says, I've been stepping on so long, my ops wish I was paralyzed. In this bar, he's letting people know that his ops claimed he was paralyzed before getting out of the hospital. And they wish he was paralyzed because of how much pressure he's been applying. But the rumors were all cap. Also, go ahead and subscribe if you're enjoying the video. Now, let's move on to a bar from Cartel to Don. Because in his song, WTF, he says, what type of gets shot at and up his gun, shooting the air? Pull up to the projects like he with the, but we know that he a. In this song, they're dissing Duke Deuce, and they're making fun of him for a video that went viral of him getting shot at on IG Live. Because back in September 2021, Deuce was chopping it up with fans on IG. At the beginning of the video, he says, Pepper Tree was popping, and he told fans to come outside and join him since he isn't bougie. But minutes later, shots can be heard going off in the distance. And
you
Duke,
know what? I did react to this video on this channel too. I think it was on this channel, but I did react to like rappers getting shot at on live. I forgot about this.
runs for cover by
Which is crazy because like Deuce, bro, I rock with his music, bro. He really just be making like fun shit. He do be on some street shit too, but you know what I mean? It'd be more fun. It'd be more on the fun side of street shit. You know, it don't really be too aggressive or nothing too crazy or nothing like that.
a nearby car. In the song, Duke Deuce ops made it seem like they were the ones sending shots his way. And thankfully, Duke Deuce wasn't injured in the shooting. But after it took place, he went on IG Live and told the shooters they better step it up.
Better step it up on they bro. All year.
And if you thought that was crazy, this next line is even crazier. Because in 100 shots, Young Dolph says, 100 shots, 100 shots. How'da you miss a whole 100 shots?
Yo,
in this bar, Dolph is responding to an unsuccessful hit that his ops put out on him. Because after going back and forth with
Hey man, R.I.P. to Dolph, man. I rocked with Dolph heavy, bro. Even when people was calling him a crackhead and all that shit, bro, I was rocking with Dolph, man. Keeping a buck with you.
Yo Gotti, Dolph had to perform in Charlotte, North Carolina for CIAA weekend at the nightclub. He was in a black SUV at 8th and North Caldwell Street, where someone started letting off shots. His car was hit 100 times, but surprisingly, no one was injured since the SUV was bulletproof.
Yeah.
After the incident, Dolph got on social media to taunt his ops, tweeting, "You lose," with a laughing emoji. He also took the stage and performed the next day, showing he wasn't fazed by the shooting. And despite all the back and forth, Dolph later did an interview where he claimed that there was no real beef and it was all old news. He stayed quiet when asked about the Charlotte shooting. In April 2017, Dolph went on to drop an album called Bulletproof, which was an obvious reference to the shooting. In May 2017, CMG artist Black Youngster was arrested in connection with the Charlotte shooting. He and 3 other men surrendered themselves to police and were facing several felony charges, but they were all later dropped due to a lack of evidence. Black Youngster later addressed the allegations in the song I'm Innocent, where he claims the only reason he was arrested was that Dolph was snitching on him. Now, let's move on to a bar from Big Boogie, because in Big R4L, he raps, "All that tough be posting don't scare me. I'm in the city, I go where I want." Big Boogie was talking about Pooh Shiesty in these lines, since Shiesty and Boogie had a little back and forth with each other on social media. The beef started over a comment Big Boogie made on his Facebook Live. He was responding to fans' questions, and someone asked him about Pooh Shiesty.
Hey, bro, listen, bro. Bro, if you want to feature, I'll pay you, bro. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? What, bro? I get on the same you on slime, I do all this. We gon' bump the joint. Damn, Pooh Times did. Damn.
This nigga sound retarded,
I ain't worried about you, bro. I ain't worried about you. I don't even know where you came from, me, Mr. Bad Guy.
And Pooh Shiesty took the way Big Boogie responded as disrespect. After that, they went back and forth, dissing each other and making threats. Big Boogie later got on live and said there was no real beef between him and Shiesty since they ain't really know each other like that. But Shiesty and Chopper Wop clapped back at Big Boogie and claimed that they pulled up in Boogie's hood to confront him and he just ran away scared. They also made fun of Boogie on live, letting them know how they felt about him.
They go through the features,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though, on some real I gotta keep it so 100. I ain't never like you, cuz. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never like you.
I try to give you a pass with Shice, cuz.
Whopping 30 trying to give your a pass. I ain't never liked you, You know I ain't like you. In the street wild.
And after that, Pooh and Big Boogie seemed to squash their beef since it was petty. And if you thought that was crazy, click this video to see the 19-year-old rapper who shot a missile.
Wow, that was it, man. Memphis drill lyrics. That really happened, man. Like I said, bro, shit just be going down, bro. It's gonna happen regardless, man. Whether you a nigga just rapping, nigga just hooping, whatever, dog. Shit gonna always go down, man. But y'all let me know what you think of that video, man. If y'all want more reactions, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, get at me in the comments, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Remember to keep it real. Real's rare. Real always reaches everyone. I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Peace.